What's up, Kit Fisto Army? TBC here, and today we're going to be finding out if this set is worth the hype. Let's jump into it. You'll have to excuse the wet hair for this video. I just took a shower, so I may look a little raw. As we all know, the 501st Battlepack is an extremely popular set, and LEGO did not prepare for this. This set sold out nearly everywhere in 11 minutes in Europe and sold out within 9 hours in the United States. You can't find it on Lego.com, Target.com, Walmart, or in stores unless you're extremely lucky or you're willing to pay a higher price. Even then, the sets that are marked up are also probably out of stock. So is the most fan-requested set that was made really worth it? Wait. Before we get into the video, I just want to make a huge announcement that we have some new merch on the store. We have some brand new Kit Fisto Army merch. It comes in both black and white and a bunch of other colors too. So if you want to show your allegiance to the Kit Fisto Army, check out the link down below to the new merch that is live right now. Alright, let's get back to the video. And to be brutally honest, I was underwhelmed. So I built this last stream. There'll be a link at the top of the screen. And this was the last set I built. I was saving the best for last. And obviously the figures was what I was most excited for. Again, I still have some problems with how there are only 4 figures in here, and we asked for a battle pack and it's $30. But we won't get into that. So I was really excited about the figures, and I have them right here, if you can see that. And the figures are great. They're definitely really good, great high quality prints and all that kind of stuff. However, you know, what really pushes this set to the $30 mark versus the $15 mark are obviously the builds. And so the builds really need to sell me, and they didn't. I was extremely underwhelmed, especially for the Bark Speeder. I had really high hopes for the Bark Speeder, but it just isn't as cool as I thought it would be. It doesn't have a good weight to it. It doesn't feel like it's worth anything. It doesn't feel like it's worth the extra $15 to me versus a normal battle pack. And I think this set has been extremely overhyped. The building experience wasn't that great. There were a lot of stickers, and there wasn't any cool building techniques. The AAT actually had some really great building techniques that I enjoyed doing, and I even said that on stream. But this set really lacked that. There was nothing really clever. There was really nothing that jumped out at me as like, oh, that's a really smart design choice. The ATRT is too big, so is the Bark Speeder. I mean, when you look at this on the box, it doesn't show the proportions very accurately. It looks a lot smaller than it does in person. And there's nothing really remarkable about any of this other than the figures. It seems like LEGO kind of just slapped these two vehicles together in order to mark up the price, which is a little bit scummy in my opinion. But we did get the 501st Battle Pack, or at least 501st Troopers in a more accessible and in a large quantity of in a set. The underwhelming builds really take away from this set. Now, obviously, if you are going to buy this set solely for the figures, it's absolutely worth it. If you want to build your army, go ahead. I mean, I think it's really expensive. I'm going to wait for it to go on a sale to build an army. But, you know, what I've seen a lot of people doing, especially on Instagram, is that they buy these sets, they buy the figs, and then they sell the other 2 bags sealed. And they're like, oh, okay, here we go. I have the 501st Battle Pack sealed with the battle droids, no other figures. And then some people buy them, they sell it for like $12, $10, and then they get a $20, they get 24 figures for $20. Obviously, you could also part this out, sell it on Bricklink, you could part it out for your own collection. But I just don't think it's really worth the hype. I think it was overhyped from the beginning. I think that LEGO really dropped the ball on it still when it comes to the battle pack. If they gave us 4 of the 501st Troopers just like this in a normal battle pack, I think it would have been a way better value, and I think the hype definitely would have been well deserved. But because of these 2 really mediocre builds, I think it takes away from that. And again, I don't think it's worth the hype. I think it's been way overhyped. The builds aren't very sturdy. They don't have any weight to them, which you look for in a good build. And I wish they maybe made something bigger out of the 2. Combined the 2 pieces and didn't make these 2 different vehicles that are just kind of lackluster, in my opinion. And there's really nothing special about them. I would even say that there's stuff wrong with them. I think that this set right here didn't know if it was a battle pack or if it was a set. So obviously the troopers get all blasters, which I'm perfectly fine with. I'm actually psyched about that. I was really grateful for that. But then the ATRT and the Bark Speeder, they had stud shooters on them. So it seems like LEGO couldn't really decide whether they wanted this to be a battle pack or if they wanted this to be a standalone set. And it meshed in a really weird way. And the builds themselves just didn't come out the way I wish they came out for a $30 set. And that's why I don't think it's really worth the hype. Obviously, once again, if you want these figures, then obviously this set is worth it. You get hyped up for those figures, because that's pretty much the only hype part about it. But I do think this set was overhyped. I think there can obviously be a good amount of excitement for these figures, but not with these builds. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that the builds are necessarily bad, they aren't. I'm just saying that for the level of hype that this set is getting, it just doesn't add up. It really doesn't add up in my opinion. I think the builds are a little bit lackluster, a little bit mediocre, too mediocre for the amount of attention this set is getting in terms of units sold and stuff like that. Obviously, this is all driven by the figures, and I think it is worth the hype. You want the figures? It's worth the hype. Absolutely.
You donkey!
Without a doubt in my mind, you get 4 figures. No other way you could have gotten those 4 figures, and here they are. Definitely worth the hype. They're going to sell out. If people want 501st Troopers, this is the only way you're going to get them. It's going to sell out. Simple as that. Even if you get 2 mediocre builds with it, they're going to sell out. But I still think that for the level of hype this set gets, the builds are too mediocre for that. I was thinking that when I got this set, my mind would be changed, but it really hasn't. I still think that this set should have been a $15 battle pack. It would have been way, way better than this. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I know there are a lot of people who disagree with me on this, so let me know what you think. Also, provide some rationale. Maybe you can change my mind, try and do it. Or if you agree with me, also let me know down below. I'd be interested to see what you guys have to say. If you want to see a video like this on the AAT, drop a like down below to let me know. Also, hit the subscribe button for more content based on Legos and Star Wars. Once again, check out that merch link down below. Use the code Labor Day to get 10% off your order. The offer ends Labor Day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you all later. Bye.